What's up, guys? AV Investments is back with you on this beautiful Friday. I apologize last night. We couldn't go live. Stayed up late at the business. I had to fix some things. Um, but then got back and surprisingly slept really early. And ended up waking up really early. I woke up literally like right after like 10 minutes into the pre-market. And while I was up, I stayed up all the way until now. Just doing my research and stuff like that, seeing what's happening with the markets, reading the news, stuff like that. And I made a post earlier today in the pre-market talking about the episodes today. We're going to talk about some interesting things, and it's going to be involving banks and crypto and how it's going to relate to our plays. And in the comments yesterday on some of the videos, some people would ask like, "Hey, tell us when," or on all that stuff. And truthfully, like I would say this rather than just also I did reply, but I'm also saying this now. Anyone that tells you this is the date or that day or whatever is only prepping you for a big heartbreak unless they're getting inside trading information. Now, even if they do, that's not something that you personally will rely on for the rest of your trading life. And how to work. They're just not going to be there all the time trying to give you insider trading information. That's if the case. Other than that, 99.9%, it's going to be nothing but a sad reality of a letdown. This is why you don't do dates, but you can only predict or gauge the system if you know how the system works and how to what principles to look at, so that you can kind of predict when something could happen and why should something happen. And a big part of this is a financial this whole world is nothing but financials. It's all about the money in the stock market. And that's something we all know. You're like, okay, well, AB, tell me something new. It's like, well, a lot of people are overlooking that. You see, when money leaves the stocks, it goes either into the banking sector or it goes to the crypto sector. It has to go there. It's not going to go under somebody's pillow or under someone's mattress. Well, at least on the big scale. So if you track these things and you look, today is not a happy day, and it's not a great day for banking systems, for all the banking sector. Majority of them are down. I mean, you got Deutsche Bank down to its 52-week low. It broke it. You had UBS Group, and they also were dropping about 8% last time I checked, and I see them going further and further and dropping more. And the crazy part about this also is that all the sector was able to withstand the Chinese Evergrande situation with all the bad bonds that they were issuing. We still have not seen the true nightmare of the Russian and Ukrainian war effect on the market. Today, I can literally tell you this. Today was the first day officially of that touching or tapping into the market. Now, we know the war has been happening already, but the effects of the war is officially now hitting the market. You could see it in, obviously they don't want to spook the big institutes, big individuals out there. They don't want to spook out the rest of the market. When they want to do something, they're not going to do it like this in one time. First, they're going to have their assets withdrawn to safety first, and they do that slowly, and then the last big chunk that they have, they just pull out at once. And that's normally when you see a sick complete market drop, which is what obviously the SEC or the Feds don't want to happen. However, the tone is changing. You have Jerome Powell coming out a day or two ago saying that even him now is saying we should have acted earlier on this, while everybody knew that the Feds were screwing the market with the easy money policy and all that stuff, prolonging stopping the inflation from growing, they now are coming back to retrack on their footsteps. Because again, nobody's going to remember the past. Once we get to the present, the past is just behind. People will talk about it for a little bit, but give it a few more months into the new system. When they do start those rate hikes, everybody's going to forget about the past. It's just going to be remembered as, well, he should have back then. Remember? With time, people will forget about that, because anyways, it's getting closer to our time, money and 10D time. And in the second video, I'm going to show you how I'm going to tell you how all that is correlating right back to our favorite stock. Peace out.